Hello. It is 5:10 in the morning and we are headed to work. I wanted to do a quick little clip here. I posted my first podcast episode with PJ over the weekend, and it went pretty well. I feel like it's getting some good feedback. One of the things I didn't like from the beginning was just how I have my cameras. I didn't have enough mounts for everything the way that I wanted to do it. The mount that I'm currently using is a big old suction cup mount that I've used for my 70D Canon, which is a beef of a unit compared to the Pocket 3. And then my Action 5, I kind of hodgepodged together a mount using the selfie stick and then the one of my phone mounts in here, which worked okay, but I'd like to have been able to put it in a different spot. So the other issue I have with the Pocket is, since it's a gimbal, if you're not locked onto something when the Jeep is moving or the vehicle is moving, the camera is also moving because it's trying to stay on the plane that it started at. So currently I'm locked into Connor's car seat, and that seems to be holding steady. I don't really want to buy another camera right now. I'd really like the Pocket 3 to be the main camera, because I also did an overlay on the video which I didn't really like. Kind of got the same result from the other people that I sent the video out to and asked and saw what they thought. So yeah, I'd like to record with two, but be able to swap back and forth. So like have the one on that side and then having my other one on this side. Maybe at like a slightly different angle. That's the other problem right now is I'm dealing with is the suction cup mount is so large that I'm very limited on where I can put it. Right now it's at the top of the windshield and the camera's upside down. If I put the mount at the bottom of the windshield and then face the camera up, the camera runs into the sun visor. So, a couple things there. I'd like to see what you guys think about this angle, and then your thoughts on having a camera over here, because my original idea from this kind of style podcast stems from Jerry Seinfeld's Comedians in Cars, and kind of dug into one of his videos yesterday, and they use surprisingly just 3 GoPros. They have one in the center, one on the left, and one on the right, and that's kind of the direction I want to go. So yeah, but taking a long way to work, because it really only takes me 4 or 5 minutes in the morning, because I'm like a mile and a half away from work. It takes longer to start everything up and get going. But also wanted to talk about the SCX24 comp that we did this weekend. I've had an idea for a while to do a box stock competition, and then everybody spends $100 or just has a budget in general and revisits after they mod and see if they did better or worse, or how far they can stretch $100. I've seen a bunch of people build SCX24s for a budget of $100, but other than just driving it around, they wrote baseline. So Sunday, we did it. Had 3 people that have never comped before. One guy that had just bought the truck and drove it once, and then another guy that had only comped maybe once or twice, and it was a fun time. I set 2 of the courses, and we had a 3rd course that was group set. So a couple of us set the first couple gates, and others set the rest, and it was a disaster. There's a clip I'll try and put in here of my score, because I went first. I was leading going into the 3rd course, and it was miserable. We set one of the gates that was a little skeptical, and we ran it with Max's base camp just to see, and his did it fine. And then my 4Runner couldn't do it. James's C10 had a really hard time doing it. And then 2 more gates, it was miserable. But my score was atrocious. So we reset a couple gates and made it a little bit better, but it was still really hard. We made it really long too. The scale length was probably like 15 miles or something. But yeah, we had a good time, and I mainly just wanted to come on here and revisit the camera situation. I also don't really like that you can hear my blower motor. Something's wrong with it. I definitely could cut the audio and make it a little bit better. So just let me know what you guys think about that, and what your thoughts are on the processes. I was trying to hit a bunch of topics with PJ, and I don't really know if that's the best. On the shorter one, the PJ's was a shorter one, and I was trying to hit a bunch. I feel like if I just hit 1 or 2 and then kind of stemmed everything off of that, that was a good feedback from one of the Mo brothers. And yeah, so not looking to do anything crazy here. I just want to talk to some friends in my vehicles. The other reason I ordered 2 other mounts is because I want to be able to do this in the BMW. I want to get Barney on here and talk to him, but I want to do it in the BMW. I originally bought it from him 2 years ago, so it would be cool to record with that in him now that's LS swapped. He also hadn't ridden in it yet, so I think the one time I was trying to get him to ride in it, it was broken, or it broke after I asked him, one of the 2. So another short little video, but thanks for watching if you did, and really let me know what you guys think. Feedback is appreciated all around, whether it's good or bad. And just let me know what you think of this camera setup versus the other day. And when I get the other mounts, I'll be able to go back and forth between cameras. Like I could probably start the pod over here on the left side and then go back and forth. I don't know if I'd go back and forth every time that we switch talking, because that would be just a lot. But I like the switch back and forth over a overlay. So also need to order a light mount for this thing, because it is not staying when it is cold, but when it's warm it's okay. So I'm just kind of holding it with my hand. That's what my hand's doing, if you're wondering. Anyways, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see who my next co-driver is, or if it's just me again. I don't know. I'm still figuring things out and figure out what works, and I don't want to waste a bunch of people's time. I don't feel like I wasted PJ's time. Still got some good conversation and whatnot. It's just figuring out the other stuff. Peace.